MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Texas Rangers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Keury Maya gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to watch a guy that has a pretty good slurve. And a lot of people ask me, hey, what's a slurve? It's kind of in between. It's not really a curveball, and it's not a true slider. It's kind of a hybrid of both. Whatever it is, he throws it, and he throws it well. It's about 6 to 7 miles an hour slower than his fastball, and he has an awfully good one. And if he brings that one with him, he should have some success in this one here today.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, the second baseman, T.J. LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He's not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Maya, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
LeMahieu aboard here at first with nobody out. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hence looks up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but
if
that was a good indication for me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Lined to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Pence has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here in Arlington. It's now 2-0 New York. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Jordan Montgomery will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Delino DeShields sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back at the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting third.
And at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside out this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0-1 on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth.
And with
the
2
second
away
baseman,
now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket.
Side.
And here in this Game 3 of the Division Series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. Wisdom takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. And that's low, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in now, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Sanchez, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a slurve taken for his strike. 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. The throw to third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
That's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. For 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Taken in by Forsythe. Andrus on to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
They couldn't turn the ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
元木さん、おはようございます。いやー、あの後ね、レッドソックス倒して、で、ヤンキース戦入ったんですけど、見事に2連勝しましたよ。で、ついに大手状態になってるんですよ、今。あと1勝したら、リーグ優勝決定戦進出ですね。かなりいい感じです。
Ball 2. LeMahieu is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach.
かなりね、
More often than not,
流れがいい
he
という
gets
か。
contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage.
入って
Without
ない。
question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy
ちょ
try
っ
and get
と
nasty
今
a
回
little
は
bit.
ね、序
But he
盤か
stays
ら
within himself. He knows what his
ち
strengths
ょっ
are,
と
and
ね、
he
野
tries to
手の
drive
ミ
the
ス
ball
もあ
right
っ
back
て
where it came from.
ピンチになってますけど。
3-0.
ああ、
Good at bat that time as he lays off for ball
ちょ
4,
っと
and
ピ
as a
ッチャー
result,
が
that'll move a runner up
精
into
神的
scoring
に
position now with
パニ
two
クって
away.
ます
Now,
ね。
oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit.
動揺してます
Just
ね。
missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Riding in once again.
いきなりね、ツーラン打たれてもうたんです
Two
よ
on,
ね。
two out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
で、こ
I
の
might
スト
want
ライ
to
ク
move
判
that
定が
ball
な
up
か
and
なか
down
今日は
and
取
in
っ
and
て
out.
くれないと
Try
い
not
う
to
ね。
throw it right down the middle of the plate.
今のも
I
取っ
wonder
て
if
ほ
that
しいです
call
けど。
not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much of
ま
the
あ、審
corners
判も
if
ね、
you're
い
not
ろんな
throwing
審
strikes
判がおる
consistently.
から、
2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that
これは
batter
ちょっ
taking that
と
strike right
早
there.
めに
He's
交
walked
代
a
も考
couple
えな
people
かったで
early
す
in this
ね。
game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center. DeShields is there.
よし、なんとか抑え
Fires
た
the。shot. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 3 and the Rangers nothing.
まあでも2連勝できたのはでかいですね。やっぱ精
Riding
神
in,
的に
Patrick
楽です
Wisdom.
ね。
He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
ヤンキースはもう負けられへんからもうヒヤヒヤもんやと思いますよ。もうこっちはまあね、まだ2回負けれるっていうまだその余裕があるから全然楽ですね。
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no
このま
strike.
ま今日も勝って
Love jumping out to an early 3-0
優
lead,
勝
but this
決
game
定
is
戦に行
far
きたい
from
です
over.
ね。
A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is a fastball
Wow.
thrown by him for a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Stanton on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Now at the plate, Hunter Pence to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses ball 1. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
微妙にボール。
Now the 2-0. Chopper foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Cabrera.
Here now is Cabrera, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hence leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar brings it in. And from his knees, he got him. Boy, all arm there as this side is retired. Rangers leave one. Still down 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for the entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here it comes. In there at the letters 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first homer here in the series, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A 1 pitch on its way. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
No outs, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Pence coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. To Shields. Retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. 5-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Joey Gallo.
Leading off
They'll
for
need
the
him to
Rangers,
get something going here.
the left fielder.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on.
Gallo.
But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. DeShields is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here now the 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Texas. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in to try it again. Luke Voigt
leading
he
off
singled his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0.
At the ball.
2-0 now.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Now the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. On its way is pitch number 75. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. With that one-out single, he's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Sean Kelly answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Kelly.
Throw over to the bag. Dive, but he's back. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. Throw won't get him.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right
now
there. Didn't do too much damage with it. He was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Into the box now, Torres, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing, strike 2.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get a guy to chase after it anyway.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Now the 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deeper.
Takes this the other way to right, and this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 0-1 delivery, and low. It's a ball and a strike. LeMahieu on third. Judge at second with 2 gone. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit.
Right there. Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches, you get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. It's in there for strike number 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
3 runs already home here. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 8-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Logan Forsythe, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And that's out number 1.
Now that
had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. 3-1. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. The 3-1. Breaking ball outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right
here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Wisdom is on his way home. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort. Going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swung on and missed. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
1 and 2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bounced weakly near the plate, but that one rolls foul. Another 2-2 offering, and another foul ball. Choo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now Asdrubal Cabrera, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Judge going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We played 4. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Zach Curtis gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Curtis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And there's ball two now. Curtis playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level. And he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Swinging a soft liner, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now so with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. The 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. full count. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off
Good
for
stuff,
the Rangers,
Heidi. Thanks.
the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Pulled toward right center field. LeMahieu is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Delino DeShields.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Hicks comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrus. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here it comes now to Andrus. This is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. A
Leading
hit
off
in
for the
2
Yankees,
tries so far.
the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go DJ LeMahieu. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Andrus will play this one at short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
The designated hitter.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or two before this one ends.
Standing in now, Torres. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. LeMahieu leads off first with 1 away. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. This is line to left. Gallo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yanks leave 1, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So digging in now, Francisco Cervelli. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
ケンさんおはようございます。
Here comes
い
the
や
first
ー、
pitch.
初回からだいぶちょっと打たれてもうてね。
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up
ジ
in
ャ
when he
ッ
has
ジはね、
to.
ホーム
He's
ラン打
able
た
to
れ
go
てない
back
ですけ
to
ど、
it.
スタントンにね、見事に持っていかれて、カーブがまた甘く入ってもうたんですよね。
And this catches the zone as
多
well.
分でも
It's
この
0-2
モンゴ
now.
メリーもそろ
Not
そろ
looking
変
good
わる
after
と思う
being
んです
down
けどね。
0-2. I think at the very least you got to
ま
work
あ
his
向
pitchers
こうも
down
負け
a
たら
little
終わり
bit.
ですか
Try
ら
and
ね。
get back into a decent
さ
count.
すがにもう必死になりますよね。
1-2
Wow,
to the
but
Rangers catcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but
で、
he
他の
did
バッ
well
タ
to
ーも
spit
結
on it there.
構ヒットを打っとったから、ランナー溜まっとったんですよ。
Still a ball and 2
ラ
strikes.
ンナー溜まってドカーンと行かれたりしとったから。
Here's another 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward
あ
left
と
center.
は
Hicks is
ね、
under it.
中継ぎがなんとか抑えながら、ちょっとでも点取らんと。そうなんですよ。まあ、あとは7点取れるのかどうかですよね。 若干厳しいとは思うんですけど、できる限りね、粘って点取らんと、すんなり終わってるわけにはいかないんで。甘い。お、入った入った入った。おー。やりました、ホームラン。いきなりホームラン打ちました。この一発はまたいいですな。しかもセンターに持っていくって、よう飛びましたね、また。さあ、こっから反撃開始ですよ。まあでも打線がね、繋がれば全然点は取れるんで、まだまだ諦めませんよ。かなり低いですね。
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he tried to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two.
球数はでももうだいぶ多いからね。もうやばいでしょ、スタミナ。ギャロはね、9番です。9番なんですけど、逆にそっちの方が、お、これもいったんちゃいます？と思ったらいってない。なんか感じ良かったっすけど、一瞬入ったかと思ったんですけど、角度良かったですね。まあでも中さんがね、さっきタイムリーツーベース打ったんですよ。これは決まった。
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Yankees 8 and the Rangers 2. Welcome back to Arlington. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. To start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Wow. ちょうどね、インコース投げた球が真ん中の方入ってもったんですよ。それでもうドカンと持っていかれて、もう甘いとすぐ持っていかれますからね。
The count now at 2-2.
で、またヤンキースの打った人らがね、隙あらばすぐセカンド来るんですよね。普通のなんかヒットがツーベースになったりとかが多いんですよね。
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
だいぶ
Yeah, that hard hit single
打
right
球
there.
が
That's
変化し
clean.
ますね。
3 for 4.
Now
He's
batting,
looking locked.
third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Chaz Rowe comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
In now, Miguel Andujar. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to
あ
this
とは
point.
もうこれ以上失点するともう追いつけないんでね。なんとかゼロにせんとダメなんですけど。抑えれるかどうかですな。やばい。
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Fouled away. Rowe is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
One and two, here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
やたらなんかタオルしてはりますね。
Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone, and when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys
こ
are
ういう
going to
感じで
you're going to get a
ボー
lot
ル
of
球を
ground
ね
balls and
作っ
swings
て
and
くれ
misses
たら
down
助
there.
かるんですけど。
Into the box, Didi Gregorius.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Stanton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2-1. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. Here now the 2-2.
あーやばい。
Count
もう
remains
危ない。
2-2.
真ん中入ってきましたね。
The 2-2 one more time. He's at the
よ
knees
し、
and
入った。
called strike 3.
外角入りま
Clearly
した
liked the
ね。
ball there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Nope. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
No strike.
A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. One left for the Yankees, but no matter, they lead it 8-2.
いやー、ヒット11本も打たれてますね。
Jonathan Holder gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7.
56, Jonathan Holder.
Digging in, Hunter Pence. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Ball 2.
Change up low, 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
You grind to get count leverage every time you step to the plate, and the hitter took full advantage. Good looking swing right there for a base knock.
Change, スライダー、カッター、スタミナ全然ないじゃないですか、このピッチャー。
Asdrubal Cabrera, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. No swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. And here's the swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
かなり早かったんですね。
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
微妙なとこでしたね、今のボールっぽいような。ちょっと迷いが出ましたね。うわお、ここでまた帰り。えらい小刻みに変えてきますね。
Delino DeShields will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
今日は出てないんちゃいますかね。前の試合は打ちましたけどね。まあでもやっぱ左より右の方が打ちやすいですからね。
Britton pauses. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the
この
breaking
ピッ
ball
チャーも
can't
確か
catch
さっ
the
きの
zone.
試合で戦ってましたよ。シンカー、スライダー。
The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
はい、ノーヒットではないですけど、今日の試合はまだ打ってないですね。
2-1 after the foul ball there.
多分また8回チャップマンさん来るんちゃいます。あー、ショートゴロ。
Rangers leave one. Still 8-2. Standing in, Luke Voigt.
ああ、でもなんかいい感じにはなってきてるんですけど。
Luke Voigt.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
真ん中は怖いですね。
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit, leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
ここはちょっと変えましょうか。
Jeffrey Springs is now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 54.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. So back to the top of the Yankee order. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. Nothing in 1. Base runner at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Labor Torres.
今日はでもこのコーレスさんにも打たれてるんですよね。
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's 1-1.
That's out. 1-1.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Two and 2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
The
2-2 pitch is laid off, and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Payoff pitch home. Just hung in there on that one.
やっぱ追い込まれるとボールでも手出ますもんね。よし、入った。ギリギリ入りました。危ない。ドンピシャでしたね。
Digging in, Elvis Andrews. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
このまま続投ですね。チャップマンさん来ないですね。
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's
最後がチャップマンさんですかね。でも点差があるから、そっか。 来ないですね。僅差なら来るんでしょうけど。そっか、6点差があるから、さすがにチャップさん来ないですね。
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
結構この低めのシンカーもクセモンですな。
Now a ball
おっ
line
しゃ
toward the alley in left
セ
center.
ンター
He'll
前。
add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
さあ、セバリさんですな。今日打ってるんすか。ああ、今日ノーヒット。変えましょうか。変えます。お4番石橋。まだちょっとシリーズヒットが出てないんですけど、まあ、シーズンでは打てたからね、なんか。ああ、詰まったか。落ちるか。さすがにね。
Now batting, the second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th.
吉岡裕二
The
行きます。
veteran middle infielder Logan Forsythe.
Hey, in the last at bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch,
タイ
he
ミン
didn't
グは
really
一応グ
crush
ッ
it,
ドは
but
グ
he
ッドな
certainly
ん
hit
で
it
すけ
well
ど。
enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
The fastball is swung on and missed.
今
Hey,
の
he
も合っ
caught
て
him
ま
off
すね。
guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
わお。
Just got a piece of that
だい
one.
ぶ食い
Perhaps
込んでます
shortening
ね。
up now will get the ball in play.
結構スライダーでえぐってくるんですよね。
0-2, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the
今
ground,
のも
but a foul ball, and the count
ボール
holds
球
it
なんですけど、
0-2.
なんか手が出るんですよ。
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward
こ
left
れは
center.
平凡な
Hicks
フラ
is
イ。
after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 21.
So striding forward now, Patrick Wisdom. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
タイミングはでも合って
Ready to
るんです
deliver.
よね。
Here's the first pitch.
そう。
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Andres is off at first with 2 away. Oh,
Ah,
like he was
both of
towing an
them.
anchor there, 1 and 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
This one sinks low and a touch outside.
ここは歩かしてくれてもいいんですけど、
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on
次
2
が
and
進
2.
数中
That
さん
one
か。
wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hicks on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for Texas. Still 8-2. Jose Trevino will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 71, Jose Trevino.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
まあでも8点取られてからそれ以降はなんとか抑えてますけどね。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ground ball foul down the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out in the ninth.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. 3-for-4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
ドンピシャに入りましたね。
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
よしよ
Strike
しよ
two
し。
on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Two great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
連続三振です
Two
ね。
up, two down on strikes in this inning. Now that's really sharp right there, guys.
Miguel Andujar.
Now in the box, Miguel Andujar. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. So 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Slow little roller to third. Taken there by Cabrera. In time, and the
さあ
side is
最
in
終
time.
回。
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But no matter, they lead it 8-2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
New
please.
pitcher coming on. It'll
Now
be the hard-throwing
pitching for
left-hander
York.
Johnny Venters.
Number 48, Johnny Venters.
Striding forward now is the DH. Shin-Soo
Leading off
Choo.
for the
He's working on a
Shin-Soo
1 for
The
3
designated
thus
hitter.
far.
Shin-Soo Choo.
First offering on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
1-1.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
でも左の中継ぎも多いですな、ほんまに。
Here's the 1-1 now to chew. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
三振でしたね。完全なボール球。
First pitch of the at bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Two-0 count. The pitch.
うわー、詰まってる。打ち損じましたな。さあ、あとワンアウト。
The third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hit less than 3 at-bats to this point.
まあこのままいきますか。
First pitch coming, here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field.
これは平凡なフライ。
Will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this.
3連勝できるほど甘くはないですね、やっぱね。次の対戦が田中将大さんですか。ブンブンじじい。今日のヒーローは
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
今回はちょっとね、前半が打たれまくっとったから、このホームランもほんまに、最初ファールかなって思ったらめっちゃ曲がってきてね、戻ってきてるんですよ、これ。
8-2 tonight's final. The Yanks trail 2-1 in this postseason series. Jordan Montgomery gets the W on the mound. Kayurimeya permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game,
初回にいきなりトーレスさんにツーラン打たれたんですよね。
Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending.
で、その後はこのダブルプレーの間に 1点入ったんですよ。
and good night.
足がちょい速かったんですよね。で、ここも当たりをね、サードに取られたんですよ、これ。で、この後に、スタントンさんにね、ツーランを打たれるという。これで5対0ですからね。で、その後は、このジャッジさんのタイムリーですよね。で、しかもまた、スタントンさんにセンター前タイムリー。まあ、こっちはね、シュウさんがなんとか、ライトオーバーのタイムリーツーベースで、このレフトのあたりもね、このレフトが飛びついて取ってるんですよ、これ。ドンピシャで。あ、でもここでまた一発目。1点は取ったんですけど。まあこんな感じですな。予定は多分来ると思いますよ。これでまあ連勝ストップで。ああ、正宏田中って書いてますね、やっぱり。で、あと他の試合が、インディアンス勝ちましたね。インディアンス勝って、メッツも勝ってる。そうなんですね、スプリット。メッツ勝ちましたね。これで、同点になってんすか。あら、2勝2敗。で、ブルワーズは一番乗りで、優勝決定戦行ってるんですけど、アストロズが負けてるから、どうなるかですよね。いやー、でもダイヤモンドバックスは3連敗であっさり負けるという。ブルワーズ強いですね。さあ、じゃあとりあえずここで一旦終わりますね。はい。お疲れ様でした。ではではでは。